everybody, and welcome back to a desk that has quite clearly seen a lot of painting over the past, well, couple of days. Whoops, knocked the camera a little bit then. Yeah, I just need to move. I've got a whole desk. I am just limiting my space to half an A4 sheet of paper to paint. I don't know why I do this to myself. I mean, it's not like I've got like a whole load of space back there or a whole load of space up there or anything like that, you know. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know why I do it to myself. But anyway, guys, hello and welcome back to another On The Table episode. So, what are we going to be looking at today? Well, we're going to be looking at Jojo Man standing up his paint pots. But aside from that, fuck it, what we're going to be doing, I'm going to be showing you something really cool that I've been working on. My local hobby store does... So I basically done a little competition with the Primaris Marines. I was like, do you know what? Not the biggest fan of them, but I don't hate them, so I'll give this competition a go. Basically, it was a case of get a Primaris Marine, and we got a free one for entering the competition. And it's a case of basically paint him up whatever chapter you want. However, I don't do painting that well, I don't think. So I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to wow the competition, the judges and stuff, with conversions and stuff like that. So this is what I came up with. Have you ever seen a Wolfia Primaris Marine? This is something quite mad. I literally just, you just think, this is a nice little competition. It gives me something just small to work on, over a couple of days and just see what I can actually knock out. And do you know what? I really, really enjoyed painting this model. One of the competition things was a case of wanted to see squad markings and stuff. Now, the thing is, with Space Wars, they don't really have a lot of squad markings and stuff. They got some, dags and some, reds and yellows and stuff, but not an awful lot. So I thought to myself, I'll just make it as wolfy as I possibly can. If anything, he'll make a really cool-looking lone wolf at the end of it all. Like I said, I don't expect to win any competitions with this. I mean, we're not, my paintings, no competition standard, put it that way, guys. It's a case I'm not a Moggy's Miniatures standard in regards to painting, although my faces have gotten a hell of a lot better. Let's see how far I can actually take the zoom on this camera. There we go. As you can see, I've done a lot more work on the faces. What I do, as again I've said before, guys, I have a tendency now, what I do, I paint them out on my faces separately on the top of corks, just to make it a little bit easier, then I glue them on separate afterwards. We've got a really nice sculpted cloak going on, which is cool. I've forgotten how much I like doing epic cloaks. I was going to do the whole thing fur, but I thought, it would be nice to have two separate bits of colour. And then we got the sculpted fur over there. It doesn't really show up on camera, but it has got several different tones in there. I used a technique from, funnily enough, Games Workshop's YouTube channel with Duncan. I used one of his techniques to do the fur, and it turned out really, really nicely. One of the things I also really like the shading that I did on his blowy horn here. It was really good. I was surprised myself. A couple of obviously little bits that I did. The Primaris Marines have these little side flaps, if they're indeed called flaps. And why did I clip them off and replace them with these, again, other flaps from, I don't even know what these are. They're from the Terminator sprue, and they're supposed to go in between the shoulders and stuff as extra armor. But I thought, you know what, clip down. They actually suit it really well, and I've got two of them, one there and one there. We got again some more customization bits from the Space Wolf sprue, and it just fit really well there, just over his gut. And we got some knives and some wolf tail talismans and some little totems and trinkets. We got standard wolf skull right there on the shoulder. Again, I was pretty chuffed with how that painted up. Then we got these clasps here to add a bit of chunk to his shoulders, and also to make it look like the the pelt is anchored down somewhere. Now, some of you eagle-eyed viewers might notice, well, there's nothing adjoining these, so how is it staying around his neck? Magnets, space magnets. That's how. Don't you forget it. But yeah, plasma pistols, use my standard glowy effect. Pretty chuffed with it, actually. It just adds a nice little bit of pop to the miniature. And yeah, it was a really, really fun little guy to actually do. You got a little a topper here on the backpack. Normally not a fan of using these, because I would only find that they're too big. The Spacer ones, though, they're quite short and quite stumpy. So I decided to use them, and it was quite nice. I went for a kind of tribal feel on his face with some blue war paint going down his face there just to add a little bit of extra detail. And I think his complexion's really good as well. And you can also see, guys, that I've attempted, I know it's really shit, I've attempted to do the eyes. But yeah, so we're going to see how this guy fares in open competition with everybody. Like I say, I'm not the best painter in the world, so hopefully my conversion skill, even though the competition isn't getting judged on conversion skill, it's just going on paint job. Hopefully the way that I've done it with my object source lighting and stuff, hopefully that should at least get some extra credit, put it that way. But yeah, so let me know what you think of this, guys. Like I said, I think it's probably one of my better painted miniatures that I've done today, but please, I would love to know what you guys think of him. Nextly, I have been doing a bit of a half a call. Yeah, so I got a what is it Thaddeus Bradius? I've got the crazy tech priest from the Fall of Cadia, Triumphant of the Imperium. I forget the names of things these days. It's getting old. I was doing it. God damn it. But yeah, so I've started doing Cawl. Now, this is one of those miniatures that, again, I found rather misleading. As you can see, he's not done yet. I've got, you know, the bottom half of him there, and I've got the top half of him here. He's a pretty big miniature. You know, oh shit, I know he's not going to stay, but he's going to be about that tall. But I thought he was going to be bigger. The box art and everything that I've seen led me to believe that he would be much bigger than this. But anyway, he's pretty cool. He makes Skitarii and Mechanicum stuff pretty OP. He's got a really nice rule in the game where he basically allows every Adeptus Mechanicus unit within, I think it's 6 inches to reroll all failed hits, which is awesome. So you stick him in a bunch of Cacellan robots, and you know, you give him a cybernetic data smith, and you do the whole double tap where you can shoot twice, and you've got a fucking devastating unit that's just going to own everything, which is really good. Plus, any other Skitarii nearby will get the benefit of that aura effect, which is awesome. Now, this model, it has got so much detail. So goddamn much detail. It makes me want to go insane. It makes me want to go insane, guys. And I'm pretty bad now, apparently. But yeah, so the detail is monstrous, hence why I'm doing it in 2 halves, because one of the things that I would not want to do is glue them together and then attempt to get under all those little bits here with a paintbrush. So we've done that. Oh, and I've also got his arm here with his crazy freaking axe. I mean, as axes go, guys, is that not the most Mechanicum thing you've ever seen in your entire life? It's just fucking amazing. I mean, he's even knows it's amazing. He's freaking pointing as well with his pointy claws right there. But that is just a freaking awesome axe. You could use that axe in Inquisitor. It's that big at 54mm scale. It's freaking amazing. But I love all like the little spikes and like data spikes and things that the axe has got, and all the controls and things. And this model has got so much detail. And I didn't even realise it. You can't even see it all on the pictures that Workshop produce. Like one of the things that I noticed is that this thing is like a mechanical hand spider crab thing, and it looks awesome. Oh, the entire underside of this is hollow, by the way, pretty much. Although there is some awesome detail that you don't get to see. Can I pull this off the base, do you reckon, so I can show you? No, I can't. I don't want to wreck it. But yeah, there's some really nice detail underneath this, and you're never ever going to see it. And I don't know why you would ever like put the detail in there. It's really strange. But yeah, no, really nice detailing. I love the armor plates that come down his back here. It's just really cool. The slight annoying thing about this miniature, that's my only real grumble about it, is there's lots of these little pipes and stuff, and they don't tend to go where they want it to go, so you do have to do a little bit of bending, but as we all know, when you bend plastic, it gets stress cracks in it, and then it becomes really brittle, so you have to be really careful when building this guy in regards to how you do the pipes and things, and I know I fucked up on this little section here, so I'm going to have to see how things go. But anyway, other details was what we were on about. So one of the things that I really liked is this key. Look at this little key. What does it open? What does this key belong to? Nobody knows. It's a secret. A Mechanicum secret to that. Another thing that I noticed, again, by the way, he's nowhere near done. I've still got loads of arms to glue on and stuff, and loads of bits for his gun. I like this bit here as well. This, like, I don't know whatever the fuck this is. I have no idea what half this stuff is that's on him. this will paint up really nice with like some really bright brasses and stuff, and then some like maybe some like lights and stuff on these little. Oh no, they're not lights. They're skulls. They're tiny, tiny skulls that are going to be a murder to paint. But yeah, so one of the other things that I liked his like power pack here. It's really cool. It reminds me very much of a lot of the Forge World stuff with the nuclear generators on their backs. But one of the little things that I thought was really, really good was with this gun here, right? So if we'll just zoom in so you guys can get a closer look at it. This is really awesome. There is a tiny hand here, a tiny hand for a tiny control panel. Look at this. How awesome is that? It's like, damn it. I've made my gun too stupid. What do I do? How do I access this control panel? I know, I'll build a tiny hand under here just to flick the switches and like move the slider. Look how cool that is. It's really awesome. I can't wait. Although I keep knocking this and you can see there, guys, the stress fracture in the plastic connecting it there. And this is going to be one of those things that breaks, I think, because I'm just going to keep nudging it and I'm going to be really fucked off when it breaks because that's not going to glue very well. But look at the tiny hand. It's awesome. And even I think that his face is quite nicely detailed as well. Obviously, he's going to have a big old cowl on there, but it's a really cool face. Like he's got a crazy like mechanical mouth beard, like Davy Jones steampunk style, and he's got like a weird drip thing going in from his nose. It's really awesome. I love it. I really like this model. It's really cool. It's going to be a very, very interesting model to paint, and I'm probably going to take quite a while overdoing it. It's just awesome, guys. But anyway, enough of that. So that's pretty much all we have time for on this week on this episode. So I do apologise. It's been a bit of a short, and I only talked about two things, but two awesome things at that. Well, at least I think my painting is awesome. Well, no. Do you know what? I'm not going to blow my own trumpet. But my painting is most definitely not awesome. I'm so sorry. I sounded so arrogant then when I said that. That was really bad. But yeah. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this competition. The whole thing is on Saturday. The next Saturday coming. I don't know when this video is going to air, so I shouldn't really put a timestamp on it. So I'm not going to say the date, but it's going to be really cool. I like entering these little competitions that my local hobby store has now. It's just nice to actually meet new people and do new things. In regards to let's have a look. I completely lost my train of thought. Jesus Christ, my brain just turned into fucking mush. Anyway, on that bombshell, I think we should end this episode. So guys, let me know what you think of my Primaris Space Wolf paint job. Leave a comment in the doobly-doo down below. Don't forget to like, favourite and subscribe. Don't forget to punch the living shit out of that like button. If you're new to this as well, don't forget to check out the Facebook group. And again, the link is in the doobly-doo down below. And we will see you guys on the next episode. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. Have a good day. Just stealing that from LA Beast, why not? Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. See you now, and goodbye.